G'day guys, Kyle Turner coming back at you with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be going over my top 5 games for the year. Now I do have an honourable mention, and that honourable mention goes to Dark Souls 3. Never have I played a game that's so evil and so punishing towards the player, but it can be oh so gratifying if you get through a stage. I've never had that experience before, but it just got beaten by a couple of things that I like about another game that actually just beat it into the top 5. But let's just get this list going, shall we? My number 5 game of the year is Gears of War 4. Now when they announced a new Gears of War game coming out, I hopped right on that bandwagon. I love the Gears of War franchise. And when they were given this IP, fuck me! My number 5 game of the year is Gears of War 4. Now, I absolutely love the Gears of War franchise. And when this game was announced, I hopped right on that bandwagon. Hopped right on it. Now, the people who were making this Gears of War game were given a new direction to go down. They could have gone back down an old direction, but they decided to go down this new direction. Give it some new fresh air, introducing new characters, a new story, new enemies, and basically it's just a whole new world now. They basically built up a whole new world, and that's something different to the Gears of War franchise, because they could have gone down the old path and just made it a completely same old Gears of War game. But it did something different, and it breathed some much fresh air into the game franchise. My number 4 game of the year is Doom. Never have I had so much fun in my life playing a game. I was smiling from the start of the game to the end of the game, with this over-the-top action, the blood, the gore, the interesting story of the lore to back it up. It was just downright fun, really, to play. And it felt so minuscule, but in the end it was so large because the maps were so expansive, really, and you could just do so much in there and explore so much. It just suited the genre, really, because the past Doom involved horror and shoot 'em ups, basically, and Doom 3 was a survival horror game. But with Doom, they went down an action-oriented path, and that suited the genre for the game. My number 3 game of the year is Overwatch. Now, I'm not a big multiplayer guy, really. I'm not that big of a fan of multiplayer. I play it every now and then, sometimes with friends, sometimes just because I've got nothing better to do. And I finish the game and it's like, oh, there's multiplayer here. I might just play that for a while. But playing a multiplayer-oriented game, really? I didn't think I would like it. But I enjoyed the hell out of it. The characters were fun to play as. The maps were fun. The action was just fast-paced and intense. I mean, every now and then you get some players who go and do their own Call of Duty thing and just go run and gun, don't actually go to the objective, because it's a team-based shooter, really, and you have people doing their single Call of Duty run and gun, Macho Man stuff. It doesn't suit the team player game, really. And that's probably the only hindrance, really, because you get people who don't know how to play team games. They usually play it for themselves. But I don't have that much fun with multiplayer games. I really don't. But I had fun with this multiplayer game. And like I said, the action was fun. It was fun, it was engaging, and there was so much ways you could play the game with healers, assault, tanks, to supports, really. They all contributed to the team if you won. And sometimes you have a healer who would be the best player in the game, or even a support character being the best player in the game. It could just diversify the gameplay up, which really helped the game, made it such a well-known and made it such a well-known game this year, and has such a big fan base now. My number 2 game of the year, and don't go hating me on this, but it's Uncharted 4. Now, don't get me wrong, I loved Uncharted 4. It's a great game. It's got great character development and great endings to the characters, and wraps the game series in a nice little bow. But the one thing I didn't like about the game was the villain, and the fact that you have to play the past 3 games to actually get the gist of the one big journey that you're going on with Nathan Drake. And that's the main problem with it, because if you want a big journey in a game, you gotta play all 4 games to end the journey. So you gotta go from 1 to 4. And that's about, I'm gonna set you back, I don't know, about $130 really. So if you want the complete journey, you guys fork out $130 for the Uncharted collection and get Uncharted 4. Now, I do love the game. The combat was fun, and it wraps the game series in a nice little bow. But the villain was a letdown. That's what brings it to number 2. And I do enjoy the game. Just don't get me wrong, I do enjoy it. I had so much fun with the game and just the series, really, all in all. Because it's just one big journey. And if you go on that journey, you will not regret it. So that's why Uncharted 4 is my number 2 game. That's a good explanation, I think. My number 1 game of the year. And don't hold it against me, but I enjoyed the shit out of this game. My number 1 game of the year is Final Fantasy 15. What an amazing journey that game is. Reason why it's my number 1, because it is just one big journey in one game. A journey that's centered on 4 characters from start to finish, and ends the journey like you feel like that's the end of the journey. That's the end of it. That's a good end to the journey. From great character development, because there was hardly any character development at the start. But as you progress along, character development. Oh, this character has to do this. He realizes he has to do this now. And journey. It went on, and it was just so great, and a great roller coaster to ride. A lot of ups, some downs, but mainly ups. But what makes it number 1 was the combat was free flowing, and it just felt easy to go into, and it felt like so much fun as you could command the battlefield and just jump from enemy to enemy and just do all these side quests, from monster hunts to just helping random people out. One thing I did like about this game was the villain. He was so interesting. Ardyn was the most interesting villain of the year. He had so much character development from the start and in the movie, but he just keeps on going, and you get find out all this backstory to him and all this lore surrounding his character. And you find out that he's not such a bad guy before, but he just got screwed over by doing something right, what he thought was right. But he ended up being turned away because he couldn't be accepted. And that's some good character development in a villain. You learn so much about him. And that's what made the game so engaging, because you could relate to the villain, you could relate to the characters. The combat was so interesting, and the story was absolutely perfect. And this was my first Final Fantasy game, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. And will I play more Final Fantasy games? Probably, yes, I will. I'll probably be playing Final Fantasy VII Remake when it comes out. But I've never had so much fun on a journey from start to finish in one single game. And that's what makes it my number 1 game of the year. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for my top 5 worst games of the year. I am currently working on them. 2 of the games I have played, and 3 of the games I probably haven't played yet, or won't ever play, because I've just seen some of the reviews and just heard from people just don't say, do not play this game, it's the worst game of the year. So stay tuned to that, because it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be real fun for me. But also, I'm going to do my top 5 games to look forward to next year, which will be fun to do. But if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, maybe even subscribe. But until next time guys, I'm Kyle Tanner, and I'll catch you later.